Did anyone take the, did anyone grab the ammo helmet?
Negative, I think it's still there.
MSD is on the way to staging point.
Ammo helmet is still by the convoy ambush.
Copy, well it is fully repaired, somewhat, just the wheels are fucked up. Morbid repaired it.
Lead truck entering town.
This is ground command, break. I'm seeing more QRF coming in from the southeast, same route. We gotta get out of here. Please bring that ammo helmet ASAP.
Hey, did anybody leave an AT mine in town?
Copy, that's Bravo. So I'll touch it off after.
Oh no, you didn't arm it.
Hey. Oh, then grab.
Yeah, I just picked it up, but yeah, next time maybe arm the mine that you put down on the road. That would help.
Hey, is this thing drivable yet?
The off-road, it has a shit ton of stuff in it.
Bro, we gotta go. There's a fucking BMP-2 coming.
Oh shit.
We gotta go now. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Run. Yeah, so technically there's no way I would have spotted that. Alright, this is ground. Can I have all the command guys, squad leaders meet by the Minaret Tower? We'll go over the next brief.
Copy, Terragoon on the move.
Confirm location.
By the flag.
Thank you, I just couldn't hear it.
Bravo on the...
Really?
Hey. Alright, I'm gonna get up here. Alright, so I'm gonna put this over net, but apparently the hit we did on that convoy was actually a different faction was telling the guys we just killed to go do that. So I don't know how they found my radio frequency, but they did, and well, they were asking the guys we killed to grab the ammo truck because apparently there's hidden compartments in it that they want. I told him to fuck off, and then he started reading out my exact grid ref and saying he would artillery the shit out of it. And yeah, so we're kind of forced to help these guys out here. So if you check your map, I'll put these markers up momentarily. They want us to bring that ammo Vic towards them, but they also want us to complete something along the way. In the area of Sagram, there is apparently a garrison of Iraqi forces locally, and in one of the buildings in there is a small prison holding facility. So I don't know which one it is, but they apparently have 3 of their dudes held captive in there. So what they're asking us to do is, as we bring the ammo vehicle towards them, which, by the way, the drop-off point is apparently the fueling station in Minaret at 082078, we're going to pick those 3 guys up and apparently just kill anyone in our way. So I will mark these on the map momentarily, but to TLDR it, rescue 3 dudes in the compound of Sagram, and then drop them off with the ammo vehicle in Minaret. Capiche? Any questions?
Affirm.
Do we,
Okay.
yep. Do we know how many
drop off everything.
Got it. Do we know how many hostages we are going to be rescuing?
3.
Gentlemen, let's check the map. There is our mission. Rescue 3 convoys and get them to the next city together with them. So, find out
So again, the real highlight here is going to be the BMP-2, but that's why I have her covered on that route right there, so she won't be able to engage only when they get close. So I'm going to start doing body deletion.
This is Charlie. We'll be taking 2 armed Vigs and a medical Vig.
The heck are they shooting at? Oh, I think they're clearing the magazines. Let me nudge Dr. Hibbert along. Yep, so now we got this massive convoy of people going in. So some of them are deploying up there. They got to be careful because this this BMP2 again. I will reload the global setting. But yeah, they are just picking a bunch of areas to attack it on.
This is Charlie. We are on the move. See dismount is our dismount point. Over.
Yeah, so they can see from up there, so these guys can see. They got a hit on that BMP. And by sheer luck, the hostages are still alive. I didn't think about that. I'm gonna move them a little away from the window. Let's do this. I think that'll help.
Ground, be advised, this is Bravo. We are holding security in 2 times technicals for the ammo truck.
So they are just mowing through everything. I'll have another Mi-24 come up as well. Have fun walking, that's what I gotta say. Now these guys come over here and react to that. Those guys smash that position. Baranox came around, got shot.
Ground, this is Bravo. We are holding with the Hammett ammo truck at Alpha dismount.
Be advised, first going into a security building, but the lander out front has positive limits. We can't open them, we are requesting everyone head right there now.
This is Charlie, moving on to your location.
Oh, that blew it up. Sending. So again, passing the casualties around here. Hey, and Ruby DJ Moon. More active in 12 days. Nice. Hope you keep enjoying the ops, man. I hope you get a kick out of this one.
There are contacts around though, so just be careful.
Alright, so that Mi-24 I have right there. Let's get another one. So Iraqi aircrafts. Have them do a tasking there. I didn't mean to delete it.
Ground command. Crew just found 3 hostages in front of the compound. We should put these.
Yeah, I called it out a long time ago. Yeah. Please don't use high explosives on hostages again.
Alright, so QRF quickly mobilizes. Got this infantry group with the BMP-2 cutting across now. One of them's moving up to Vincer. So good thing I set the hostages to invincible because they fucking blew up the command building.
Convoy, bring the M113 out and load the hostages inside your vehicle.
Ground, this is Bravo. Be advised, we're hearing engine noises near the ammo.
Alright, so for all the new units, let's
We also
globally
have eyes on
scale.
a Mi-24 heading east, I believe.
Enemy air.
Mi-24
Enemy
above.
air. Up to the northwest at this time. It's right above us.
Beautiful hit
They just
with
took a
that
stinger.
AA.
It's gonna be going down.
So I'll see if you can save herself, but otherwise I'm going to task her to RTB.
Ground, be advised, this is Bravo. We're moving the ammo Vic up.
This is Charlie entering compound.
I'm going to task that instead. Chopper goes down. Alright, so I'm still over there. Morbid is now fighting these guys by himself. Okay. All squads, this is ground. We should really consider getting out of here. It looks like the Iraqis didn't like us hitting their compound.
Working on it. BMP east of the comp. Copy, this is Bravo. We are heading to move south.
Zeus, check it out.
I don't know how Morbid's still alive. He's making a run for it. Did one of them just suicide bomb it? Yeah, Nano, I think just suicide bomb it.
This is Bravo. How's everyone doing? Anyone else headed south?
Yeah, you know, fucking get away from the compound.
Way ahead of you.
Aw, man. Hey, righto, Retro. Hope you keep enjoying it, man. And I'll say hi to Bloodwind for you, sure. Whoop, okay. I think they're gonna run a medic up to see if they can get Sniper Wolf. Morbid's still running as well. Yeah, so some of them fucked off without the hostages. So when they teleport back, I'll guess I'll get them. Looks like they brought one of the hostages back here. And there's two in that car.
Interrogative. I'm assuming the hostages are dead. Over.
I hope not.
Bravo to ground. We have arrived at the meeting point with the ammo helmet and 2 times technical.
Hi. Yeah, see, I told you my guys would be here.
Hold on.
You guys got the ammo helmet?
Yes.
Yeah, bring that over here.
1 second.
Guys, they're fixing the mask, guys. I mean, it is. They got Wolf back up. They're smoking and running. Hi. All right, so we got the ammo helmet. I see that. Great. Where are the hostages? He really wants his dudes back. The 3 guys we were supposed to rescue. You have them, right?
I was not told anything about any hostages.
Yeah, no, this is just a joke, yeah, because he's not going to be happy if he doesn't get his men back.
Hey, I will talk to my superior and see,
Yep, okay.
Alright, where the fuck are those hostages? Please tell me we have the hostages.
Hey, medic right here. There is a Land Rover.
Saying anything, so no hostages?
Medic on a cruiser, fast, yeah. Fast. Pull him out, he's medic on the side, doing his body, somebody do his
Alright, so I'm going to send the AI to kind of surround this building.
I have at least 2 of those hostages. I don't know about the 3rd. I'm still looking for them, but we have 2.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
There is one.
For the hostages, I did recover them and then Macron rescued me. So there's 2 times hostages at the meetup point. Don't know where the 3rd one is though.
Alright, cool. I hope 2 out of 3 is okay. We'll wait for the rest of our guys to get here and hopefully the 3rd will emerge.
I mean, there's 3 here right now.
You should emerge because somebody did grab
There's 3?
I don't know where he went.
You see this guy?
Everyone
get out.
One's crouching. Yeah. There's 3.
There's 3. One is crouching, the other one.
Yeah, no, he's part of the escort for this dude, so...
No, the 3rd one is missing in action.
Yeah. Alright.
By the enemy.
I was thinking about a friendly took him.
Never mind then.
Which friendly took him though? For what vehicle is going to? So
there might be those guys that are driving the north instead of the south.
that's possible.
move channel 3. I'm gonna put this guy next to each other so we don't get confused. Now I'm putting them next to each other so we don't get confused. So they're by the counters. Just always kill the right voice. Smoke is over. We did it. Objective complete. The rest is dead.
The thing is, we still have guys active in this part of the AO.
A good thing they forgot the objective. This dude does not look well. Like if my head was so deep in a window, I think I wouldn't be feeling well.
Hey, let's get a squad and take a Vic back and see who we can grab, because they're taking a bit long, you know.
That place is filled with enemies. Go there is suicide. I went in there from the nearest vehicle, so we have me and a lot of infantry.
Okay.
We really want to go in there again?
Yeah.
Mine.
Have to fix it.
A technical with an M2. I will drive it myself to check to find the third hostage just for you. Just for you.
So you won't.
Fuck you.
No.
Let me out of this grass.
No, they're not. There is the automatic stand next to them or something.
Alright, this is ground. I'm gonna mark a position on the map. Oh, no, there goes my connection. Ha! Well, we were like done anyway. Wow, even I crashed.
Wrecked.
That's alright, we're about to end X. I'm just putting a box down so I can put their gear down. I didn't expect like 45 dudes.
Will these guys up after your T4 op, right?
I think so.
Gives me time to eat some leftover Chinese from yesterday.
Are we supposed to be starting blue for rotation, or is that miscommunication?
That's February.
Oh.
Ah!
Up 4 is November, December, January.
I'm pretty sure we were doing up 4 in October.
Yeah, because some stuff started early. All right, let's get back on that. Lovely, some piano music. Wow, I look at the first squad and no one picked the fucking squad lead. Everyone just picked off what they could. I find that hilarious. Alright.
Bullshit!
I have no idea what song that was. This is a new playlist. Alright. Did I just crash again? Wow. Okay. Fuck's sake. I gotta get their loot compiled and then rolled over. It was doing some crashes in the eNetter, so you gotta let things load for a second.
Hey Liru, we got the third dude just now. Is there anything else after this, or do you want everybody to disconnect?
Okay, yeah, so
issues?
in the town is a box. I haven't marked it yet. It's on the southern side of the road. Just put your gear in there, and I will template check it real quick.
Okay, I'll tell everybody to put in. Can you describe it a bit better? Where's the box?
It's on the southern side of the road in one of the compounds. I didn't get a good look because sandstorm.
Is it in the house or is it?
It's outside. It's in one of the. It's in a walled-in area.
I see.
All right, cool.
All right, I'm jumping down, telling everybody.
All right, thank you. So they got the third dude. No, it's not the Sandstorm script. It's one of the custom images I put in.
Localized sandstorms.
Hmm?
Good old player localized sandstorms.
Yep.
Yeah, that sandstorm is getting pretty bad in there now. So op is finished, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do a debrief and then tier 4 up.
Okay, I'll just quit out of the game now.
Yep. Ah, man. No, it's just localized crashes. I know why. It's one of the image files is being wonky because of how I accidentally recopied and textured it. So it's giving a similar crash to
What's going on?
How I did the Roche map for Germany, where I can't jump around in the map, otherwise it gets super buggy. So, hit more warm up, shall we?
I'm not naked, by the way. You are, though.
How is the box already full?
Because, yeah, people put the fucking...
Alright, there's another box. I put another box down. It's over here.
Does the
it's gonna beat me for a second. Because loading cargo for the first time in Zeus, it always lags. And since they just filled it with a bunch of stuff, it's gonna take a hot second. So a lot of AK stuff. PM, all right. PK, Igla got rolled over. All right.
You done disconnect?
Some vests. One of the radios.
Is that just a selfie stick I haven't put down now?
Guys, make sure you roll over your radios in two. Otherwise, I'm gonna give a generalization, and it's gonna be less than 40.
The selfie stick doesn't fit in here.
Is the Morse launcher outside?
All right, you know what? We'll just do a generalization based off of all of this. All right.
Okay.
Like I'll template it for like 40 dudes because this was templated for like 25. So we're gonna index.
Right, get out.
Hello.
Yeah.
Say hello to your brother, Tempesto.
To who?
Look down.
All right, so first and foremost, I planned this op for like 30 dudes max, because that's what we had for the past 2 weeks, and then 45 of you showed up. So thank you for that awesome attendance. That's why the first parts were a bit easy, but you know, some squads went ahead of others, and it helped even things out. So yeah, I thought that went really well. I'm really trying to step up where Thamich's was in terms of custom scripting, and I'm trying to bring that to my stuff. So some disclaimers on the Sandstorm script. I have it run client side so it doesn't fuck with performance. And the AI is like spotting, accuracy, weapon handling. That stuff's all down to like 20%. And I thought based on how you were still able to beat every objective when you had your full force, and even half of your force for the other the earlier objectives, I thought that was a pretty good balance ahead. And I think some of you noticed that if you go on the higher grounds, you can it helps you see into valleys a bit better. If you're in a valley, you can see up on the hills a bit easier. Based on just how the particle effects work for that script. One thing that I noticed did break was, like when Thamich's use this script, there's supposed to be a period where the script turns off and gives a wiggle room area for nothing, that turns the sandstorm off for like a set variable, and then we'll put it back on. So I will look into why that was broken, because it was working client side for me in testing, but not server side dedicated. So I'll try to fix that the next time I decide to use this script. But this was going to be a nice little one-off, because I'm going to start rotating things into Blue 4 rotation. That officially starts next month for me. I just wanted to do a bit of script testing, and we'll also see some of that in the Tier 4 op today. So I'm assuming, since we only have a few 4s, 3s if you want to play, also we need some good pilots. I need 2 for transport, or technically 1, but 2 if they want to help with a co-pilot. And we can also do 2 for a combat helicopter. But otherwise, thank you guys for playing. I'm going to do a... actually, no, excuse me, that was a one-off. So yeah, any thoughts, squad leads?
So we're having Nanostar fly, right?
It was pretty fun.
Not yet, because I just broke my joystick.
So, you have to start having players, not just you, start testing things on the server against AI. That was unbearable on the ground. Like, we were getting shot through the dust storm the entire time. It was just spray into the sandstorm and hope you hit somebody when they shoot you back. That's all the op was.
Sandstorm was shit.
It was unbearably bad.
Apparently Makarov could see for kilometers. I can see 5 meters in front of me.
No one can see about 5 meters.
I can literally see only in front of me.
Makarov is reusing the mod that makes you change your visual performance to its fullest, and he's literally glitched it so that you could see through it because it wasn't loading the particle effect. Same with me. I could see. I could probably see further than Falk as well.
This is not the point that I'm trying to make. Thank you. The point that I'm trying to make is grab 3 people, like 2-3 days beforehand. Be like, this is what I intend to do. This is what's gonna happen. Have them play it, and then that's where you can get the feedback saying, hey, I can't see anything. I'm getting shot through the sandstorm, and then you can play with the numbers and then test it again and test it all that. The problem is like, I know the concept in your mind. It just never ever ends up on the paper that way. So you could have things tested thoroughly and be like, hey, this is what happens, and this is what I'm going for. It's just the problem is it feels so, like, I understand that you maybe do things on your own and you test things, by yourself, and then you're like, it works when I do it, but it never ever is that way. So that's where you have to give at least some minor testing, even if they get exposed to the op and what is happening. Still has to happen in order for it to be functional for the large majority of people.
You're gonna hate this response, because I did test it and I knew they would shoot through the sandstorm, and that's why everything was set to 20%. They would fire at you, but it wouldn't hit 80% of the time. That's why, again, this was templated for 30 dudes, because you always had superior numbers. So the fact that one squad would run out forward and start the objective while the other squads hadn't even gotten their foot because there was no communication on comms, that's not really my fault there for how I planned the op to do. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, you're talking
percentile.
The problem is you're talking percentiles. You can't look at that. You have to look at it per person, per fun experience. And I can tell you, 12 people just all communicating, it was not fun because, yes, 80% of the time we weren't getting hit. But that 20%, when you get hit through the sandstorm, you feel like, what the fuck, that's bullshit. I can't see anything. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to look at. It's just bullets flying through the storm and you're getting hit.
Then don't have 12 dudes go ahead of everyone else to start the objectives.
How does that change what I'm saying here, though?
Because if you use swarm tactics like you're supposed to for these objectives, proportionally, if you're able to steamroll it like you were the other objectives, it should even out. But I get what you're saying on testing, and I will see what I can do, okay?
Swarm tactics is not fun, Liru, for being a player. Because there's like a high percentage chance we're doing like hoorah tactics that you're going to get shot, and we can't do it here because the player base here is going to stop a medic. The only reason how that works is if you have enough people and you can just ignore casualties. But yeah, that's not going to happen in these type of ops where you have player base here. Specifically this player base. This player base, the way we train at the medical setting and basic training, swarm tactics won't work.
Okay.
Swarm you can't expect the player base that's trained that if you take casualties, you've got to pop smoke, drag them with a cover, medic them up. Because that's not going to work. Work with the 501st because they play Star Wars style where you must abandon your dead and only medic them
It
afterwards.
doesn't work for them.
Oh yeah, maybe, but yeah.
Whatever. Most of 3's deserted. I don't feel like running the next line of ops, so I'm just gonna mute myself and end my stuff. Alright, so here's the deal. This is why I was worried about bringing the scripts here. Because all you get is that. So, really, what it comes down to is TSB, for the Zeus style, they just want to shoot their guns. And if anything gets in between that, we get this. And everyone's going to be mad at me for a few weeks. So, what this means is I just have to adjust the... not even adjust. I mean, I figured at from what I was hearing in local chat, I was gonna turn this into a small pseudo campaign of like 2 more missions, but decided to scrap that because, you know, the feedback I'm getting. This is a good lesson in you know, you gotta Zeus how the player base wants to play it. So you know, what can you do? Just shrug it off. That's the end of that project, and from there, just make the next one better. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. We'll be back at about 5 o'clock. And otherwise, cheers and have a good one.